Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
The action has already started. Torres, he's through here. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found...
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think it's hard not to reference this guy, Vitor Roque, because to me, he seems to be like a tube of glue, simply because everything that's played into him just sticks, and nothing seems to kind of go bouncing away off him. And because of that, he's able to get many of his teammates higher up the pitch.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Flamengo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Everton. De Arrascaeta, looking for options for movement. Now the finish! That's another chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Vitor Roque. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Everton. De Arrascaeta. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Vitor Roque. Oh, he's burst through. Nice ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Goal! Half-time imminent. What a time to score!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Palmeiras have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Shot a goal! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Flamengo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Bruno Henrique. Bruno Henrique! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's heaved it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Flamengo still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Flamengo are very much in the game and match...
Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Back into the middle.
Palmeiras surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Bruno Henrique, and he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Roque proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce...
Great chance! And that could have brought them level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Paulinho. And he's straight offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he cuts out the supply.
Flamengo have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Bruno Henrique. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaning. Well, it is one of the most anticipated, most fiercely contested fixtures in Brazilian football history. A game known as the Canal, and it doesn't take too much guessing who's involved. More than 100 years in the making. Its reputation for ferocity is well earned. Games between these two have a very different feeling. It's based in the port city of Porto Alegre. It is Grêmio against Internacional. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The oh, shooting chance! Goal! Internacional! And it's Internacional who take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And the pass is intercepted. Braithwaite. And he's running. Decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Gremio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Braithwaite. Now there's a fine... Can he put it away? And the counter is on. Real chance! And he's taking no chances there. Pressing high and with purpose. Braithwaite is fouled. Real chance here. He's had a hit. Goal, Gremio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, and can he finish? There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Gremio playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Gremio have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Braithwaite. Shot a goal! And he thumps it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he welcomes it in. Has a go! Goal! Gremio! And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Gremio are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, good ball! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Mercado. Real great chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Internacional making consecutive changes here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Distributed tidily.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And the header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That pass has been well intercepted. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
No, it's not getting there. They get a throw in. That's a promising run he's making on the right. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Threads one in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. No, that's been intercepted. And he's there to retrieve it.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
In with a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Driving forward. That's beautifully weighted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, it's come off the upright. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's on his way! Oh, just skips past his man. A heavy challenge. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then on the spot. So this one to set the tone. And he's gone and missed it. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Gremio from one behind. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Internacional with the chance to go 2 up. No, he's hit the crossbar.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So this one to restore parity. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Oh, he's hit it over.
It's a technical no-no. He got underneath it.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in. Pick that one out.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. There it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And he's taking no chances there. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Matthews Pereira. Defending of the desperate variety. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alex Telles. That's gone for a throw-in. Alex Telles. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And he's had it nicked away. No, that's been intercepted. Caio Jorge. Alex Telles.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the shot could be on here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gets into some space. Decent hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Cruzeiro have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Alan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicked it back promptly. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's had a hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's a key interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And he's picked out the run. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Wagner.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant, I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great chance!
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, you have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. You'd hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. And we are already back underway. For the last time, who dares to win? Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And stepping up, the skipper. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. That's a good penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And he puts it away.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
And so the captain steps up. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
The third man in the queue. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it. 3 each. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Oh, he's hit the upright.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Cassio must save it. That's it. It is done. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Ah, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Interesting ball. Goalkeeper's ball.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Fluminense looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish.
Tries a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's gone for a throw-in. Approaching the half-hour mark. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nice control. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. He won't be happy with that one. Picked out brilliantly. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Corinthians clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It could be in here. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That is a great pick out. And the flag has stayed down. Well, that pass isn't the best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Thiago Silva. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. So hostilities have already resumed. There's the hit! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Fluminense have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a nicely measured pass. And that's gone loose. He's had it taken off him. Oh, what a ball he's in here! And that is masterful defending. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Spread neatly. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Recife have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Victoria, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Chance here to counter. Looking for the run. There's no flag. Climbs up big. Victoria, goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Spread it left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Goalkeeper's ball.
Sport Recife really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Decent hit! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Aos 22 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 39.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? Oh, there's a probing ball. And the shot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Oh, easy pickings there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
That has been slung wide. Oh, what a pass! Hits one! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. And we're underway again.
Sport Recife can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Goes looking wide. He is through here. He gets big. They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
It's become a case of men against boys. Pressure coming in from all directions. Knocks it out wide. Belts it on the volley. And that has flown over. The pass has gone astray. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! Decent progress down the left. Looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. Up he goes! And he can't put it away.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Substituição em andamento.
Vitória can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, he's found him in space. Now the finish! Well timed, excellent interception. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Can he get it through? Could try cutting inside here. He has found the way through. Shot could be on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Recife suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the